The majority of our work occurs behind the scene, and by design goes undetectable. We start early and prioritize the bulk of our work early in the week. Come Thursday, we're simply focused on the details, preparing the grounds prior to the arrival of visitors. The Gallery Road project was a great opportunity to document a large-scale project from start to finish, exemplifying what it means to work as a team and showcasing many of the team's diverse skill sets, which enables us to complete an in-house project of this scale. Enjoy a glimpse into the otherwise unseen work performed by the grounds team. The team's first step, beginning back in February, was the removal of several white pines. Select pines were removed due to overcrowding and were in declining health. Our goal for this project was to enhance the understory plant palette and improve the growing conditions by addressing shade, drainage, and soil health. These removals were complex and required precision to avoid damaging the existing understory. Mike was able to piece out the trees limb by limb and employ a technique known as the speed line to fell the tops with minimal damage. The remaining trunks were carefully broken down and dropped into manageable sections and hauled away by Andrew and Jose, who managed the debris and provided support from the ground below. Grounds work at Glenstone is unique, as working days for projects such as this are compressed to 3. Every effort is made to have the site restored to show-ready conditions throughout the span of the project. The team treads lightly and is really good at covering their tracks. The Gallery Road project spanned over the course of 4 months. During that time, only a keen eye would be able to detect the work in progress. The following week, Dave wheeled in the stump grinder to remove the stumps along with the massive roots hidden beneath the soil. Andrew worked closely alongside, removing the grindings throughout the process and ensuring the entire root system was removed. Early this spring, the existing no-mow turf was removed. The no-mow struggled due to poor drainage and has proven difficult to organically maintain while preserving aesthetic appeal. The first step in this process was to run the sod cutter over the turf. The best sections of no-mow were saved and reused along the top of the Carter Rock steps. The rest was hauled away to the compost pile. Despite some unpleasant weather, the team pushed through to get the site prepped and cleaned up for the week. The following Monday brought some much-needed sunshine to help dry things up. Rick and Dave have been working off-site, blending soil with our compost, creating a really nice topsoil, which was hauled in and used to tie in the existing slope. The additional topsoil and grading work not only greatly improved the drainage, but will also benefit the plants and shrubs once planted. In order to keep the project moving, Brandon and Marshall were trenching and installing the new irrigation simultaneously. The new irrigation line runs down 300 feet, the entire length of the bed, and will allow us to independently water the tall fescue turf or the bed, depending on the watering needs. Rick and Dave were right behind the irrigation line install, backfilling and grading the site in preparation for planting. Once we were satisfied with the final grade, the plant material, a total of 650 plugs and shrubs that had been cared for off-site, were brought in and laid out. Laying out the plants helps to give a visual and ensures the plants go in the ground in their intended location. The new plant material consists of sedges, lovegrass, spirea, bottlebrush buckeye, clethra, Blackhall viburnum, and American styrex. For installations of this size, an auger is utilized to make the holes. The team then follows behind, carefully installing the plants at the correct depth. The final major step in tying everything together is the installation of sod. Jose and Fernando wrapped up the project by laying 3,000 square feet of tall fescue sod along the new bedline. This new turf, once established, will be incorporated into our weekly mowing routine and will better tolerate the conditions than the former no-mow turf. Brandon returns upon completion to dial in the new irrigation. His initial irrigation design and layout is based on spacing, dictated by the nozzle size and arc of each head. Ensuring the design is reflected in the field is a tedious but vital aspect of a proper install. From Margie's design and plant selection to the installation, and everything in between, the Gallery Road project was successfully completed in-house, requiring input and expertise from many on the grounds team.